Good, how are you?
You're an amazing player. Congratulations.
Thanks.
You're changing the history in basketball.
I appreciate it. Thanks for coming here.
Caitlin Clark, the queen of the court, was left stunned when Brazil's head coach dropped a jaw-dropping comment about her game. And no, this wasn't the usual applause or generic praise. This was raw, unfiltered honesty, the kind that cuts deeper than any defender ever could. Picture it.
It's the way they received her, the way they celebrated her. It's quite a contrast that these women of color from Brazil and their coach had, as opposed to the American players and American women of color and how they treat Caitlin Clark.
Brazil, the land of football, carnival, and now, Caitlin Clark fandom. Who would have guessed? The undisputed queen of college basketball has already won over America, but now she's got international coaches shaking their heads in disbelief.
The team she played against last night, and I understand a lot of this team was young, but the team she played against last night, getting pictures with Caitlin Clark at the end of the game, having her literally sign their jerseys, and those jerseys, you better believe the coach of the rival team being in shock. Like, this is the dream team. This is the dream team. This is the opponents getting pictures with the dream team.
First, let's take a second to appreciate this. Brazil's head coach, a man who's forgotten more basketball than most of us will ever learn, just unloaded a truckload of praise on Caitlin Clark. And this wasn't your grandma clapping politely after you hit a 3 at the family cookout. No, this was next-level admiration.
Brazil, their coaching had no answer whatsoever for Caitlin Clark. And they threw so many different looks at her. Like, I've never seen a team throw so many different looks at a player.
And just when you thought the night couldn't get more surreal, Caitlin Clark went and signed Brazil's team jersey. Let's be real, that's not just an autograph. That's like asking the Mona Lisa to sign a napkin. The audacity of it. You're Caitlin Clark. Of course, the signing itself was pure class, a reminder that greatness doesn't always come with an ego. Caitlin could have easily been that superstar who shrugs off anyone not in her fame stratosphere. But instead, she signed those jerseys with a smile big enough to light up the arena, making sure everyone around her felt like part of the moment. Let's be honest, they were really there just to witness her greatness anyway. That's the generosity.
The team were lining up to get autographs. She signed their jerseys. They were getting them to sign. They were getting her to sign their jerseys. She was signing the players' jerseys. This is like Dream Team. This is literally like Dream Team stuff. We haven't seen this since the damn Dream Team. She is literally signing the jerseys of teams she played against. She's signing their jerseys. They're that much in awe of her. And still, they were there. They were there. They were knocking her on her ass a couple of times. They were being physical. They were denying her. They didn't try to stop during the game. They just did not have it. They're so excited. They're taking pictures with her after the game. They're taking pictures. They're taking pictures with her like... It is...
Oh, this is chef's kiss levels of irony. The Brazilian women's national team spent pre-game clowning Caitlin Clark, mocking her logo threes like a bunch of wannabe basketball wizards. Fast forward a few hours, and suddenly they're...
Across the footage of the Brazilian national team dancing on Caitlin Clark logo at Carver Arena. Man, a lot of people had mixed reviews about it. Well, it looked like that wasn't the only clip because the entire team got in on the action, bruh. Got in on the jumping on Caitlin Clark logo, stomping on it, dancing.
Oh, she wasn't here for pretend games. She didn't need to fake a shot for laughs. She stepped up and buried a real three, deep, way behind the arc, the kind of shot the Brazilians were only mimicking in warm-ups. She didn't just talk the talk, she walked it, owned it, and then kept walking straight through the rest of the game while the crowd went wild.
Spades.
Meanwhile,
Clark in transition. Clark, pull up three. You bet!
let's just be clear. Caitlin Clark didn't need 40 minutes to prove she's levels above the competition. She only needed 18. And in those 18 minutes, she had people wondering if she'd unlocked some hidden cheat code or slipped the refs
She didn't
a turbo
just talk
controller.
the talk. She
18
walked
minutes,
the walk.
that's barely
And then
enough time to finish a Subway
crowd,
sandwich, doom scroll
They were probably
Instagram,
still
and
buzzing
fire
from
off a
that
couple
shot when
tweets.
Caitlin
But
proceeded to carry that
she used
energy
that tiny
straight
window
into
to
the
shred
rest
Brazil
of the game.
like a DJ wrecking
Meanwhile,
turntables
the
at a
Brazilian
rave.
squad,
Every pass
they were
was
probably
poetry.
too busy
Every
thinking
move
about how they could get
calculated.
Caitlin to
Every
sign
shot
their
straight out of the
jerseys and maybe
basketball
even
god's
post a
script.
selfie.
Forget half a game, it looked like she was on fast forward while everyone else was stuck buffering. Defenders were left in the dust trying to figure out how to catch up. Spoiler